NBA superstar James Harden is known by the moniker, the beard, and it's for obvious reasons. He's got a well-groomed, full facial hair that really stands out along with his outstanding basketball skills. While several studies have given out conflicting results when it comes to the attractiveness of bearded men to the opposite sex, Harden has had a long list of women that he has dated, including Amber Rose and Khloe Kardashian. It's also true that Harden is not the first NBA player to sport a full beard, but it seems other players have followed suit. The most prominent ones to do so are LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kyrie Irving. Note that these players are star players too, with James probably shining the brightest. Previously, having a full beard is something that only lumberjacks and woodsmen are known for. Now, aside from athletes, even ordinary Joes are into it. So why do men grow beards? We have got the answer for you. But first, we'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to this channel so you can get your daily supply of fun and informative videos. In prehistoric time, beards were grown long because they provide warmth in cold weather, especially to the more delicate area around the mouth and lips. They could also soften the impact of blows during skirmishes with other tribes. And they were used to intimidate others, similar to how male lions use a full mane to look bigger, stronger, and more dominant. In the case of men, beards give the impression of a stronger jawline and therefore a manlier look. Beards were so important as a status symbol that in those days, cutting a man's beard was a punishment. Ancient cultures also gave the beard much importance. In India, for example, long beards represented strength, courage, dignity, and wisdom. Ancient Egyptians who held important status in society were wealthy and powerful, had beards that were dyed and plaited with gold thread. Even the Vikings, known for their barbaric ways, took so much care of their beards. Today, sporting a beard is more of a personal preference, and there are those that believe it makes them more attractive to women. There are indeed studies that support this assertion, but only because those women had fathers who also sported a beard. One study found that bearded men are considered to be more mature, more masculine, and more dominant compared to their clean-shaven brethren. No wonder more and more NBA players are sporting this facial hair. They're trying to intimidate their opponents, whether they are aware of it or not. Another research, this one from the University of Queensland in Australia, found that beards can serve as protection against the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. What this means is that there is a lesser possibility for skin cancer to develop on the face or neck of bearded men. Is there a downside to having a full beard aside from having to spend a lot of time and money grooming it? Nothing really, except that it could really get messy when eating, especially when there is soup involved. So that's why men grow beards. Not all men, though, can grow a full one even if they try. Experts say this has something to do with genetics and ethnicity. If your father and grandfather have full beards, chances are it would be no sweat for you to grow something as awesome as theirs. But if they have always been clean-shaven all their lives, so you would too. Credit or blame goes to your hair follicle sensitivity to a hormone known as dihydrotestosterone or DHT. DHT is actually the androgen hormone testosterone converted by an enzyme in the body called 5-alpha reductase. It binds to your hair follicles receptors, stimulating the growth of facial hair. However, if your hair follicles are not sensitive to DHT, there would be limited growth of your facial hair. And that sensitivity is very much dependent on your genes. When it comes to ethnicity, studies have shown that men born in Mediterranean countries have no problem growing thick beards. Men from other regions won't have such luck. What do you think of this episode of So That's Why? Did you find it enjoyable and interesting? Let us know in the comments section below. Please don't forget to give it a like and to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.